Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. Mike Alpha Echo, and we are good for go on Avowed, guys. We've been having a lot of fun. We're a lot closer to end game, if you ask me. We've actually reached the point where there's no turning back. So I think we're in the last area, and so not too long to go. But we've been having a lot of fun, a lot of exploring. This is really an awesome game, guys, I have to say. And shout out to Mr. Gordon Shamway, one of my followers, who actually recommended this game to me. So it's just been awesome. We've been having a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's get going. Yesterday we had a couple of system errors. I'm not sure why. We did some upgrades on the NVIDIA, on the graphics cards, so I'm not sure if that is a problem, but we managed to keep going. We just have to restart the game then. But shout out, guys, to our latest followers. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate that. BB Johnny 066, Ryan Michael Games, Peaches and Creams, asking for a friend. Really appreciate that when you guys hit that follow button. If you're not part of the community yet, guys, you're welcome to hit that follow button. We stream Mondays to Fridays, South Africa time in the morning. Which is about an hour, give or take, in line with GMT. Alright, so we're going to speak to Giata. Let's see.
Let me guess. Bad dreams? I don't know what I expected. Everything here feels wrong. As if we're standing in the eye of a storm. Can you feel it? Essences radiating from the very stones on which we walk. This is a place of power, forgotten by time. We are insignificant by comparison. Does that answer your question? Good, because I'm not sure any of that made sense. One word of advice. Trust nothing you see or hear. For all we know, this is happening in your head. Or better yet, in mine. Not before I've done some reading.
We need glasswood, guys. I'm gonna break some stuff down. So in order to make glasswood, we need... Sorry, let me just go back there. Blackwood, petrified heart. need a lot more. Alright, not to worry guys, we'll get there. I'm sticking with those two. Alright guys, so there's an entrance we're missing somewhere. This is really frustrating me. Oh, gee whiz. I'm able to jump onto that. Oh, ouch. What am I missing here, guys? So something has to happen here.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? They have a sick sense of humor. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade. You have already learned more than we could ever teach. We know only growth and stillness, root and flower.
We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same. Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
Alright, that was interesting. Alright, nothing happens when we shoot them. Okay guys, but there has to be more. Give me an entrance, a gateway. How do we open the door? Switch. That's frustrating, guys. Come on, guys. Look for the pipes, look for the button. Sorry guys, just need to get the right... So they all are connected.
To see all this in its heyday, in its full splendor.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
I need to get up there.
I'm not used to quiet. Easier.
Dudes, we made it! With our trusty rifle. And we didn't even buff up. Let's not take any chances. How about that one? 69 fondue. Take a couple of skewers. That's a big task. Ooh. A lot of goodies, guys. Where does this go? There's a door that's blocked. Ooh, wait a minute. We got the Unmaker sword. Oh. If it's got a special name like that, guys, you know it's worth something. So one of the guys, oh, there he is. There it is. Okay, guys, how do we get up there? There's a memory, guys. I'm going to start the memory and I'm going to grab a coffee.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. The sun rises and sets. Time is mud. When were you born? When were we? We cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tabaris Inakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. The eagles flight, the lions roar. They took it all away. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. A chill in our spine. How could we name it? First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. Burn the brush. The ashes feed the undergrowth. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then They turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. A mouth silenced, a record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered, soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. A flaring smothered the cries. Were they theirs, ours? The needle struck. In raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. We floated in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new days. We lay in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Think. We knew only fright. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you. A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here. Shoots in a barren forest. We must find a way to change. We need no offerings. We only want to root again. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock. Entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
That's it, guys. We completed all the ancient memories. Awesome! I never really used that one. I'm not sure what it does.
Look out!
Let's finish this.
Let's buff up, guys. Jeez, dudes.
And rock! Seek! 10!
Dudes. Oh, that was hectic, right? What does this thing do? Ooh la la. Ooh la la. It's high, guys. Don't go down there. Inevitability. How do you pronounce that? Inevit. No idea, dudes. Okay, so I need to get. I think here's somewhere. Aha! We need to get there. Jeez, dudes. Don't let me die here. Wild Walker ring. Let's see what that does. Slowly generates health, guys. Nah, I think we're okay. Don't fall! Alright guys, we're not supposed to fall. Let's just try something. We made it. There's no way. No, 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 no! We fell again. If only real life was this easy. Something doesn't go according to plan, we just hit reset, right? Dude. My hands are sweating, guys. Alright guys, we're gonna buff up and we're gonna get ready for this fight. Oops. So where does this go? Oh. Ouch.
Well done.
Alright, we made it. Where are we, guys?
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, guys. Wild Walker boots. Alright, so we're going to go there first.
This is the library from my dreams. It's real. Listen to the Akita. Building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost. I wonder who she was. She looks sad and familiar. Garlawain's gonads. Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. Must you always default to military tactics? Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attacks started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us. Must it always be literal blood? Oh, if all the Akidans outside were with you, you would have heard them as they were killed. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine. You're not helping, Envoy. Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. the stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us.
This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy? I'm already intrigued. You don't need to lay on the guilt, Envoy.
I'm so glad that one of Sapadal's chosen stands with you, Yardsley. Our time is at an end, Yardsley. It's time for me to go.
Wait! I've not even asked you any questions. Tell me about your marriage rights. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic?
Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yardsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita.
So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Well, it's not as if anybody can really access the library at this point in time. Alright, I'm going to stop breaking the pots now. I thought that this will be able to take us back to the sarcophagus key. Have we got that key, guys? Let me just check. Where are we gonna get that sarcophagus key? What about all of this? Something doesn't feel right, guys. One, two, Alright, we made it. There's a disarm switch. Yes. Oh. You see, that's why we save, guys. Oh. Made it.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
Whoa. Alright, so we're getting there, guys. We are definitely getting there.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal. I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tom did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy. Well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Sabadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
Perhaps you don't need to understand. Your natural instincts are working hard enough.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you hunted your own killer and put him down. It takes a hard head or a thick skull to face something that almost ended you once.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those spoilers. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's Giada's scary story time, does it?
I thought my stories were insightful.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
True, but a little rest will help clear our minds. Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Get some sleep. There'll be plenty of time for sentiment and hugging later.
Right, guys, we need glasswood branch. Oh, man. Guys, I'm gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna be right back.
Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing Melissa? plant people.
Well, I've seen things that intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story. I'm here if you need to talk.
We're talking right now.
Won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt like a blessed sulfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
I don't know what to say, except I'm grateful to know each of you.
So those green people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No, they were Sapadal's dreams given life. Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths, a baker bakes, a gardener gardens.
Right, I understand.
It's all right if you don't.
Good, because I really don't.
So guys, I want to upgrade my Earthshot gun, but we need more stuff.
I think we... We found Sabadal's home.
That's it. The heart of...
Jeez, guys, still not enough.
At the garden. Sabadal's cage.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library? I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help. I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins. I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's a struggle. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages. So am I. I think... for the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think? because I want your advice, Envoy. Please.
What do you think?
You're right. The Akira have been with me my whole life, in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end.
Thank you, Envoy.
I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier.
Oh.
But I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadon's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy,
Thank you, truly.
now, let's go.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapadal's. That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing, barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong. Of course I can, but now I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand, and it's creepy, but wonderful. Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think? I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it. Knowing me, maybe a little too ambitious and unexpected. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey. You helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
Alright, we came through there. want to get down there, guys.
Happening as the affliction fester even here. It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone. See clearly. We must.
We got the sarcophagus key, guys. I can't remember where the sarcophagus was. Man, I'm gonna be chuffed. Oh, 15, 16. We are so close. Okay, focus. There it is. There it is! Spirit Mender. It's okay, guys. Right, guys, this is where we are going to call it. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Good morning, Mr. Gordon Shumway. How are you doing? Sorry, I only saw your message now. I hope you are good. Sorry I missed your message there, Mr. Gordon Shumway. Always a pleasure to chat with you guys. So this is it for today. As always, remember, prayer request welcome. You can catch me on Discord. You can send me emails and we'll trust the Lord together for breakthrough in your lives, guys. Remember, God has got a plan and a purpose for your life. Don't try and do life alone, guys. It's just not worth it. Okay, so shout out to all our latest followers. BB Johnny 066, Ryan Michael Games, Peaches and Creams, asking for a friend, Moya Digital. Really appreciate it, guys. Oh, Mr. Gordon, you are there. How are you doing? Tell me, how's it been going with you? Before I sign off, we haven't spoken for a while. Yesterday was my 1 year running anniversary. So how about that? I on Facebook I indicated my times, and I did 5 kilometers. I think 5 minutes 56 average per kilometer. So I was super chuffed. So I'm happy. Running is good. Summer is back. We had some colder weather with some rains for a couple of days, but all good. So how have you been doing at work, and how's your running been going? I take it's getting a lot colder there by you. All right. No, it's good. It's great to hear from you. You must have a fantastic day and a week, and I'll catch you again soon. Yeah, discipline is critical. I know that, especially when it gets colder, right? But all the best, my friend, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers for now. Thanks, bro.